Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
Power football with the run. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down expecting him to get the ball again.
And the Noles lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at mid.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's almost incomprehensible to think the Noles failed to break 17 points 10 times a season ago. That's a year after being prolific, Jesse. So what are the keys to regaining some form?
Now, Reese, I think it's the quarterback position. I think this team was spoiled in a lot of ways when they had Jordan Travis. And they obviously had so much NFL talent surrounding him, but they had a leader. They had a guy that everybody could look at when times got tough and believe in. Someone has got to be able to establish themselves at the quarterback position for this team to get back to its winning ways.
The short hands, it's McCoy. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give them a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The offense changing the play. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles! Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Glenn. Pulls it in. It's White. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. The snap sets up the throw. Got a man, it's White. Still running at the 40. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Team before being hauled down. And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Nobody open, he just throws it away and it'll bring up 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass, it's Glenn. Pressure coming. He's got him still on his feet. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with the 1st down. The Seminoles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Touchdown, Florida State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that's what I love.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Blackwell. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover and pick up the 1st. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. It's a running room. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for space to the left. Got a man, it's White. He's loose. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The RPO, it's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Noles will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Glenn. Working that wide receiver screen. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now it's 2nd and goal. Might be changing the route. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Webster. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line.
Get set, get set.
They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
Got the first down and more. Turns it on in midfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Dropping back, it's Glenn. Throws to the wideout. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. That is no good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns at 21 points. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secured. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll try to get outside. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll go to the toss. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. At the 45 on his way. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And I tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the first down, and really start to play physical.
He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this third down? Here's the handoff. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
With the catch, it's McCoy. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
It's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
He might want another play. Try to get it to the edge. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add that.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. And the Noles have it in scoring position on first and goal. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Noles! And the stomping has commenced. Boy, do they need that. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
Overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback making adjustments. Jackrabbit. They'll run the toss. Look out, he's got room. It's a seam wide open. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Seminoles, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're going to ride this running back. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that.
And that running back essentially just did everything right. Not only did he rip off a 9-yard run with the lead late in the game, but he stayed in bounds. He had the awareness that if I stay in bounds, the clock keeps running, and it increases our chances of winning this game.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some...
Touchdown, Florida State! And the beatdown has ensued. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Back to throw, it's Glenn. Finds his man, it's McCoy. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold on.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. All wideouts, no backs. Snaps it in the shotgun. Going over the top. Got it in stride at the 15. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. Business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.